Hey YouTube and potential viewers, my name is Brian. I'm about to turn 20 years old, and I thought about starting a video blog for YouTube and just in general, just to share my thoughts and some things that you might find interesting, and hopefully get some comments and just to create some discussion in America, because I think we need it today, and it's certainly happening out there. I'm very politically oriented. I enjoy politics. I kind of want to go that route for profession. So that's probably going to be the majority of what I would talk about in my blog, just some hot topics that are going on in the world. But I will also talk about lighter things and use humor from time to time, hopefully. So hopefully this is something I can try to do on a daily or bi-daily basis if there's enough support for it. Hopefully there is. So anyway, I will say, and I know it's a bad thing nowadays, but I am a conservative. I'm not a crazy conservative. I'm not an Ann Coulter. I'm not a Glenn Beck. I would say I'm conservative independent. I attend Hillsdale College right now, and it's one of the most conservative colleges in the nation, and that's probably why I'm not going to be going there next year. Possibly not. At any rate, mainly because they don't offer both sides of the issue on things, and I think that's important to hear, although you may not always agree with it. So that's pretty much a little bit of my background, and I want to make these video blogs only about 3 to 4 minutes. I don't want them to go too long, and I don't want you to have to labor through it, but just enough to chew on and think about. And so the topic I'd really like to discuss today, because I've been watching a lot of videos from it and reading up a lot about it, is the healthcare, the overall healthcare that Obama wants to put through. A lot of news coverage has been about these town hall meetings that have been taking place across the country. I know where I used to live, Representative John Dingell held a meeting, and it's been on the news because a lot of people yelled and screamed and shouted at him. So it's certainly a hot topic for a lot of folks. And there's been a lot of pushing and shoving. It's kind of funny to see 50 and 60-year-old people just shoving and pushing each other and saying F words and all that, and just kind of funny, but it is a serious topic, of course. So I'd like to share 2 thoughts about the topic. My thought on what I'm seeing and what I think about Obama's plan, and then what I think I would do if I were in his shoes, which maybe I will be someday. I don't agree with the president's plan, but I like what he's trying to do. And I think, and I guess this is going to kind of confuse what I was going to talk about, what I would do. But I think Americans would agree, generally speaking, that we need an overhaul of some sort. We need reform. We need to change. How I would differ from what Obama is doing is I would look for places that we can trim and cut so that we don't have to spend so much money for it. That way employers are more lenient on providing more coverage if need be, and Americans who are uninsured might be able to pick up some insurance because it is cheaper. So I think we need to go in and cut, places where we can slim down, how we can make medications cheaper, and all this sort. So basically, just go in, cut out what we don't need, and save money that way. And of course, I don't know the numbers as well as I should, but that would be what I would first initially do. What Obama's talking about, and I think people are getting confused with these town hall meetings, thinking it's nationalized healthcare. And in a way, it is, because the government's going to be getting into the healthcare sector, which is, I think, a bad idea. But it's not as bad as they make it out to be. Is it socialism? It's not. Is it on the road that way? I think a bit. I believe that in capitalism, I think we need to keep government out of economic affairs, and that includes the healthcare sector because it is a business. And I'm probably way over time. So I'd like to share a little bit more on this tomorrow, but I just wanted to have a little bit of right to chew on. So yeah, if you would, please leave some comments. I'd like to get this going if there's enough interest for it. So leave some comments below, and hope to talk to you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.